I love that.
You did?
Yeah, G.
Oh, look at the group chat.
Wait, put us in a game, G. Let's go, G. Let's go, G. Oh, Eamon's watching. We have to play good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eamon, you're sick cunt. Shut up.
Facts. He's actually asshole. Look, faked him. Look at the fake. Look at the fake. Yeah. Oh, look at that quick aerial hit. Look at Zach.
Listen here, technical difficulties, okay?
Boom, bumped him. Bumped him. Shoddy?
Go.
It's okay, we're just messing around. Zach, when do you actually want to start trying?
No.
Oh, fuck.
No, that was smart, that was smart.
Holy shit, he rammed me into oblivion. Oh! Go, Zach. Initiate offense.
Watch this. I need boost.
I don't know what I was doing. Wallahi, I don't know what I was doing.
Yours. Let's actually try right now.
Alright. Faked him.
Shaked him, raped him.
Boom.
See that fake? See that fake?
Zach! I was trying to dribble.
See that?
Oh my god, I double jumped. Zach! Fuck off! Actually, fuck off! You're so fucking annoying.
Nice.
Actually, fuck off. I have the best dribbles, and then this guy just comes in and fucking.
Worst dribbles.
Look at the scoreboard real quick.
We need one. We need to go for liquidation.
Hey man, I'm actually gonna end up in bronze. I'm telling you.
We're meant to be in bronze for every single game.
Oh my god.
Why?
What do you mean why? You weren't fucking there. That's why. Yeah.
Yeah. I messed up my own goal. That was gonna be so hot.
This guy just has to hit fucking everything.
Yeah. Get chipped, motherfucker. Yeah, move the fuck, yeah. What a chip. And what a goal. What a lob. Absolutely,
Shut the
nobody.
fuck
Dude, the
up.
most retarded nigga
Shut
on the world.
up. You say what a
That
goal,
has
so I'm
no
like,
idea what
okay,
he's
he
doing,
must
but
have it. He must
freaking
have it.
moving around the map like this. Shut up. You know him. Yeah. Look at you.
Oh my goodness, no, I'm not forfeiting.
Do it right now.
No.
Do it right now. You have 10 seconds before you know what's gonna happen.
No. I'm not
Okay.
forfeiting.
Okay. You're not forfeiting a bit.
Look, see? We have 20 seconds. We're gonna score 2 goals and come back. Is Eamon still watching? No, he's not watching. Dang. Come on, Zach. That's yours. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. Fucking knew it. I knew your dumb ass would throw.
Why didn't you go for the ball?
You're so dog shit.
Why didn't you go for the ball?
Shut up.
Ah, my ball. Watch this. This is how you actually hit the ball. Get the fuck out of here. How many more games will you be right?
Put us in the game.
What happened?
Shut up.
Silver. I got what you need. You got what you need. Shut up. Why?
Just let me fucking dribble. Please. Why do you have to hit every fucking ball?
You can't even hit the ball. Why are you even dribbling? Huh?
Is that why all of you just missed like 3 fucking times?
Huh? Look at you, so bad. I have to save that goal because you can't do shit. Gee. Look at that. You missed an open goal.
Where were you? There
Where
you
were
are.
you? Why didn't you say, "How Zach, come here, brother"?
Fucking knew you'd do that.
That's low, that's it. What a shit. After you're gonna go. You missed an open goal. How?
I Look at the angle.
Look at the angle, bro. That's the shit angle. It's just straight. The ball just went straight. Angle my ass. The only angle I know is the one between my ass crack. I missed the ball. Angle. Niggas talking about angle. What an angle to save the ball. See that lob. Where's the lob? Where's the lob? Lob, 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 lob. Oh
I
my!
fucked up. That was actually nice. That was fucking asshole.
You are asshole. Moving. Shut up. Cause you got what you save.
Oh, the flick!
You have a small dick. No flick. You're shit at angling. Now skip now for send your photos, you little prick. See that, Ranji? Shy. They call me YP, aka that one up. YP, aka they wiping machine charming. They missed the ball and Watch this, dribble, dribble, dribble. You see that dribble?
Nice.
That's proper dribbles. Unlike your fat ass. Look at you, can't even hit the ball.
I bumped him.
A good
What the fuck was that?
Nothing happened.
No, I don't care. I wanna watch this.
Mine. Look, I'm gonna
See, I
redeem
passed
myself.
it to you. Oh, that would actually be so nice. You have no clue how proud of you I would have been.
Proud of you, I would have been nice English. Yeah, I wouldn't understand. Cause leave it. Cause leave it.
This is your time.
Hey, leave it. Why is it always jinx it? I know when my time is my time. You ain't gonna tell me, okay? Look.
Are we not gonna
winning,
talk how
okay?
you missed 2 open goals?
Why do you look like that, huh?
Go Zach.
Look to you.
Shut the fuck.
Watch this, look.
Show me the lob.
Why you have to jinx it?
I'm utterly disappointed. You have no clue.
Yeah. Next time, zip your mouth. Like,
Oh,
I'm being
fuck.
dead ass, zip your mouth.
No way.
Wallah, that was too
Oh
funny.
my god.
You shouldn't have touched it, you little bitch. You shouldn't, because they can't do anything. If they hit it, it's gonna go in anyways.
They still missed.
Lob, lob, lob. Nice. Nice!
I meant to do it. Wallah, I meant to do it. I wouldn't hit it straight into goal like that.
Man. What?
They fucking, what do you call it? They ram straight into each other when they try to get the last goal. Find us another match.
Shut up.
Look at that, 3 goals in 1 save.
My goals.
Shut up.
You shut up. Cause you got what you
Oh
want.
my goodness, that was terrible.
Yeah, cause you are terrible. I love this map and I'm always gonna pop off.
He tried to aerial. He tried to aerial for both of them. Oh my god.
I know for a fact every time I'm gonna pop up in this map.
This guy, bro, is sweating too much. Look at him, he has to fucking... Oh, wallah, that was my bad. I'm just making fun of this guy.
Shut up! Shut up! Press X, man! Well, I don't care. It's so sweaty, bro. Yours. Just go. If you score a goal in the next 10 seconds, I'll give you $50. $15, okay. Timer starts in 5 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. Nah, done.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Nah,
Fuck you.
Nah, that was the warm
Fuck
up.
you.
Warm up, warm
Fuck
up.
you. Nah, I don't care. I want $50. Actually, no, I want $20 instead of $50.
Okay, you can either have your $20 or you can do it again, but this time it'll be $300.
Nah, I just want $20.
$300 with me juice and coin.
Fuck.
Okay,
Nah, I just want
timer
20.
starts in 5 seconds.
I just want 20.
Timer starts in 10 seconds.
Nah, I just want 20.
Timer starts in 10 seconds. Okay, 10. Okay, ready?
I don't know. I said I just want the 20.
The ball is starting.
No, I just want the 20. Okay.
Ten, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
No, I don't care. I want 20. I want 20.
Nah, you get 300 now.
No, I want 20.
300.
No, I only want 20.
Okay, you can either make that 300, 700.
I just
or
want 20. Shut the fuck
That
up.
was after you touched the ball. 10,
I only want 20.
8.
Go away.
It's gonna go offensive. Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
Shut
five,
up. I just want 20.
4, 3, 2.
I just want 20.
20 what? 20 dicks up your ass?
$20. You said 20. Fuck you.
Wallahi, I didn't say 20. I said 50. But, you want $10? Get chipped. You want $20 or not?
Yeah.
I'm giving 10 seconds to answer yes or no, you dickhead.
No.
You want $20 or not?
Bro, yeah, I want $20.
I can't hear you, you little dickhead. You might.
Shut up. Yeah, you owe me 20. I don't care. You owe me 20.
Oh, Huss, if you can hear me, tell Frank to Nakai. Cause I got what you need. He's so ass in this game, bro. Hits the ball. I'll tell Frank to what's it called? Leave and Joe back here and I'll touch.
We reached a tree and a bend in the road. At that point, the sea was behind us.
Finn, if you can hear me and if you want the $10, just text me yes on PS4.
Looking left and right. When the elephant came up here, it just ran amok.
The Kowloon shoreline was completely destroyed by the tidal wave. More than 700 people were killed.
Finn, if you can hear me, text yes if you want the $20 or not, you dick.
The tourists happened to be riding on their backs were safe on high ground. On the hills of 1,000 meters away from the beach. And the bay.
Yes. I'll tell him to leave and join back. Or if you can hear me, if you leave and join back.
What the elephants were reacting to. But what we do know is that elephants have a keen sense of hearing.
That's a shit girl, he's so bad. I got what you want. I don't know what you need. Cause how many times did I say it? Let's just go. Yeah. Leave and join back. Shit, that's actually. Cause I got what you need. I got. Nice! Leave and join back, you dickhead. Cause I got what you need. Okay, then don't join you.
Yo,
I was joking with you.
fuck you. Fuck you.
Yo, you're so asshole. You see how I made you leave and join back? Like a little skunk.
Oh my god.
Cause I got what you got. Your mommy is a hoe. No. Finn, why'd you leave and join back? Yeah, Rato, stay quiet, you slowpoke. You're a
Shut up.
slowpoke. Shut up, you're a slowpoke.
Is that why I have 4 goals?
Yeah. Oh, you got 100 credits, let's go.
Shit can't.
SS my nuts. Finn, I got what you got. Yeah, there are many other buildings in the market vicinity. In the vicinity of the market, please can get around. suck my nuts. No, suck my nuts.
There just wasn't enough
Can you
parking
pick?
available.
I'll shove it right.
Decided to keep
Yo, oi Finn. Oi Finn, I'm hopping off. I'm going gym.
Alright, ladies.
Lay. Hoss, hoss,
Word
hoss.
was spreading. More and more cars were parking on Devalis Field, especially on the weekends. It became so full that he was unable to do field work on some days, and it made him stop. Devalis started going outside and asking people not to park in his field as they were pulling in. Those who encountered him did retreat, but if he wasn't out there on the field, it was a free-for-all. He couldn't just stand outside all day blocking cars, though. He had things to do. He became increasingly desperate. He racked his brain for ways to stop the flow of unwanted cars on his property, but none of the options seemed promising. In a particularly angry moment, Deval started thinking about slashing the car's tires, but he knew that would get him in trouble. He also thought about building a fence around the field, but that would be expensive, and it would also make it harder for him to bring his own vehicles into the field. He had to think of something that would deter people while not interfering with his life and habits. And then he began to hatch a plan. One day, Deval came outside to find entire rows of cars parked on his field. He took a deep breath, he chuckled a little at the thought of the chaos he was about to create. He slowly walked to the other side of the property, climbed into a large red tractor, and started the engine. He drove straight toward the parked cars, plow in tow, churning the dirt in his wake. He reached a breaking point, but revenge would be sweet. Passers-by started to take notice of the tractor. People walking nearby stopped to watch the fed-up farmer as he exacted his revenge against all those inconsiderate drivers. He drove around the rows of cars, plowing deep trenches across the whole field. It was clear that they would have an extremely hard time maneuvering their small sedans through the turned-over mud and uneven surface. There was no escape. Those who didn't have cars on that field laughed at the sight, and one person even started recording the whole thing. But one woman was not.
Thought you're going gym.
Yeah, wait.
One woman, owner of a silver Peugeot, was none too happy about what Deval had done. She got into her car and tried to drive out of the field. She didn't get too far, and the wheels soon got
I didn't care. I played so good, just said.
nothing if not for but then she pulled out a phone and
You got fucking carried.
Shut the fuck up.
they were stunned at what they found. It was obvious they'd never had to deal with an incident like this before. They were immediately approached by a number of angry car owners, demanding that something be done about the farmer's transgression. Some of them even wanted him arrested. But then the cops spoke to Deval. He told them about the hordes of cars that parked on his land, and how the drivers
How's lucky your Insta has?
Oh my god, this guy's so asshole.
had to agree that the
I
driver
see why his teammate left him.
making sure he hadn't intentionally done any damage to the cars. The cops
Oh my god. Lahida is chasing the ball.
This was, after all, Deval's property, and he had a right to do on it what he pleased. They, on the other hand, were trespassing. Deval could have technically taken legal action against the car owners for trespassing, but leaving their cars stranded among trenches of mud was enough justice for him. He made sure that no one would ever park on his property again. Meanwhile, the video of Deval's revenge was spreading on social media and in the news. The video of the farmer exacting sweet revenge on the inconsiderate
flawed interface, preventing Angry Aussie from driving. He left a series of polite notes on the perpetrator's windshield, but he never saw any response or change in behavior. He couldn't believe this. Frustration building, Angry Aussie guessed that the driver was someone who repeatedly got drunk and conveniently forgot to move his car out of the way. It was a decent theory, but he had no hard evidence of how to identify this serial jerk. Angry Aussie came across countless examples of people responding to bad parking jobs on the internet. Unfortunately, this car owner didn't seem to respond at all to shame.
Fucking no, that was terrible.
Would have to apply a different strategy. The rude neighbor was making him late on an unpredictable basis. He never knew when to expect the car to block him in, so he would often have to walk or hitch a ride without warning. And Angry Aussie had one upcoming obligation he couldn't miss. It wasn't often that he and his 6 closest friends could all get together, but they had a weekend getaway coming up that required Angry Aussie's car. In order for the special trip to happen, he needed to make sure he wasn't parked in. Hoping the proper authorities could take care of the problem, Angry Aussie contacted his building manager. The guy refused to even address the problem, or even identify the car's owner, so the mechanic decided to get more serious. When he found himself parked in yet again, Angry Aussie called a towing company. Because his vehicle was up on the garage's 3rd story, however, they would not accept the job. He would have to take matters into his own hands. Not long before his big trip, Angry Aussie searched through his auto shop for some tools to help him out of his jam. He smiled, a rarity in those days, as he came across just what he was looking for. The morning of their big vacation, Angry Aussie and his friends entered his garage to find the worst possible scenario. The jerk blocked his car again. Strangely, Angry Aussie didn't lose his cool. He just ran upstairs and grabbed a strange metal contraption. He explained to his pal that he borrowed a vehicle positioning jack. Its wheels and hydraulic pump would allow them to easily lift the car up and move it wherever they wanted. Rubbing their hands in glee, the friends got in position. As they boosted the car up, Angry Aussie's eyes darted around the garage. While they weren't doing anything illegal, like stealing the car, it might not look that way to any security guards in the area. Luckily, the coast looked clear. Moving as quickly as they could while pushing a 2-ton car, the 7 mates each got a handhold and started to heave it toward a distant dark corner of the garage. Angry Aussie's plan soon became apparent. He found a spot at the edge of the garage where they fit the rude neighbor's car perfectly between the wall and a pillar. The owner would easily be able to enter or exit the car, but moving it would be another matter. With only a few inches of space in the front and back of the vehicle, its driver would have a miserable time getting it out. Most likely he'd have to angle it forward and backward a staggering number of times to pull it out of the spot. Satisfied with their work, Angry Aussie and his 6 friends jumped into his car and sped out of the garage. Each of them agreed they'd never had so much fun parking a car before. They were far from your typical valet service. During his getaway, Angry Aussie couldn't help thinking about the jerk driver. How long would it take him to find the car? Would he even try
Stop
moving?
ramming me.
As soon as he got home, he was
Little dogs.
Expectedly, the car was still there. Just the sight of it was discouraging. A few days after, the car disappeared and was never parked there again. Angry Aussie could now rest easy. His revenge successfully worked.
Wheat mix gluten-free, made with whole grain greens and is low in sugar.
wallah.
Parking spots on the street at the bottom of the hill had been reserved for the
Say
community site.
wallahi
No
on.
parking signs had been installed to deter anyone who may want to leave their car there. Unfortunately, the signs didn't stop everyone from parking illegally. There was an elementary school half a block from the bottom of the hill, and the foreman soon found that parents often made use of those parking spots. But that didn't pay so much. Until one day. Whenever he saw a parent parked in one of the reserved spots, he didn't say anything, as long as there wasn't a truck needing to park for a scheduled delivery. And when there was, he politely asked them to move, and they did so immediately. Most of the time, at least. On the day in question, the
Eamon, can you play? I mean, can you join the party?
letting him know he was on his way. So he went to verify the parking spots were available, and that's when he saw it. An idling car was parked in one of the reserved spots, and he saw there was a woman sitting in the driver's seat. The foreman assumed she was there waiting for her kid to come out of school. He walked up to her window and cordially asked her to move her car. Scoffing, the woman replied, "I'll just give you minutes, and your truck isn't here. Take a chill pill, dude." And as the foreman processed the rude remark, the lumber truck arrived. The foreman thought that now that the truck had arrived, the woman would move her car and let them park.
Well,
She did roll out the window and try to ignore them. When he waved at her to get
let's go! Eamon, are you allowed to play on the weekends now?
this time with a stronger tone of voice, the foreman told
Are you allowed to play on what do you call it? Weekdays? I mean weekends.
him speechless. "Can't you guys just unload around me? Jesus,"
How's the beating?
said the woman dismissively. The foreman was astounded by her rudeness. Thought her remark gave him an idea. He went
Oh my god, I'm flopping so bad. Bro, I was playing with Zach. Zach kept saying, if you score in the next like 10 seconds, I'll give you money. I scored every single time. Wallah. I played so well. Technically 700.
reserved parking spots was another one car. The lumber truck was now blocking her side, effectively boxing her in next to the curb. The woman did not notice though, as she was just too busy for
I'm just fucking around, bro.
workers.
Bro,
Forced the car to the middle of the street.
when I've been playing casuals, bro, they just chase for the ball like Zach. It's like playing with 3 Zachs, all of them.
At this point in time, I wasn't trying to get her in trouble. I
Even the guy on my own team is hitting it, like just smashing it into our goal.
the city, he wrote.
What?
Told him she'd be there in 30 minutes, but
I'm proud of you.
wasn't quick enough. When the woman's skin appeared, all hell broke.
Nah, I don't really give a fuck. Oh my goodness.
The door wouldn't open all the way.
They're trying to aerial, bro.
Did the woman to finally understand the predicament she got herself into and try to rectify it?
Charlie's just, it's the same shit, bro. Too dry. I send her full face pics asking her how her day was, and she sends me a fucking photo of her fucking wardrobe.
She awkwardly clambered over a passenger seat and settled down.
I don't care.
In the back of her car, she went over to the foreman and the driver, who were holding back their smiles. As if the woman had only now realized that the workers weren't going to back down.
Bro, these guys love fucking ramming. I swear to God.
To her left, and a porta potty behind, and a curtain to her right. Now she was with it. "I'm in a big hurry. You need to move your truck right now so I can go."
The thing is, the weird thing is, I'm playing like I'm god tier compared to them, and it's so weird.
And in order to unload the lumber on the truck, we had to unstrap it. And as per our company policy, I'm not allowed to move the truck with any secured load on it. Replied the truck driver.
Oh my god, my own teammate Rams just fucking boost straight into the ball wherever he goes. Wallahi.
Rage, the woman
Oh
screamed
my
of sympathy
goodness.
to the truck driver. "I'm nowhere to be," she bellowed. But unbeknownst to her, the traffic officer who took the foreman's call had arrived and
Haha, I rammed him.
the foreman, remaining utterly silent while the woman yelled at him for a blind sweep. But his constant reply made the woman see red. The foreman, smiling, told the woman, "Can't you just pull around it?"
Get the SWAT.
The furious woman cursed him out and stormed back to her car, again clambering in through the passenger seat. As the officer walked up to the foreman and the driver, the woman slammed her car in reverse and stepped on the gas. She was
Bro, stop fucking ramming me, cunt.
knocking it over with a crash. But she wasn't done. She then charged forward and
Fucking hell.
drive over the sidewalk. The 3 onlookers couldn't believe what they were seeing.
Bro, wallah, my shots where they go into the corner, and then I boost back, is so good.
The woman's attempt to escape her parking jail failed when her car got stuck halfway down the curb. But her misfortune didn't end there. The officer calmly walked over to her and told her to get out of the car.
Subscribe right now, or this spider will crawl on your face when you're sleeping.
That's Ibra.
Scariest things caught on drones. Drones are some of the most fascinating adventures in the modern world.
Moose.
To explore areas that would have seemed inaccessible
Invite him.
only a few decades ago. Today, they fly everywhere, capturing the magnificent world around us.
No.
But sometimes they come across creepy, weird, and downright bone-chilling things. With this in mind, let's take a look at 10 of these scariest things caught on drones. Some of the clips in this video are so bizarre that the online community is yet to find a reasonable explanation for these creepy occurrences. Check them out and let us know if you have any of the answers to some of this weird footage. Number 10, could this be Bigfoot? The following footage was captured by a drone flying around.
This guy sweated so hard just in the cap.
The video looks pretty normal, and there's nothing to write home about. But around the 5-minute mark is where these magic, or shall we say voodoo, happen.
Jesus Christ.
Closely on the left side of the camera, you can
When are you gonna be allowed to play weekdays?
pay close attention because it happens in a split second. As you can see, it looks like some massive monster was passing by as the drone was recording the forest. A few Reddit users claim that this could be actual footage of a Bigfoot in broad daylight. What do you think? Could this be the case? Before we move on, I've got a
I think I just made this guy rage quit.
seconds to complete.
I'm not even being toxic, I'm not trying.
Leave a like on this video, smash that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell. You will get 25 years of amazing luck. Try it. It really works.
That was a terrible touch.
Bold but dangerous. This drone captured one of these.
If they can get a very good shot on goal, I won't save it.
Their crops go up in flames. A few years back, a brief thunderstorm resulted in a massive fire that was
Oh my god!
Colorado. As the fire raged through tracts of land, Eric Howard, a local farmer in the area,
Oh, thank fuck I didn't.
was on hand. Acting quick, Eric took his tractor and decided to curve a boundary across the field so as to mangle the fire and prevent it from spreading and damaging other farms. This ingenious plan that Eric executed is actually a documented firefighting strategy known as creating a fire line, where firefighters remove the topsoil to keep the fire from spreading. Despite putting his life at risk, Eric manages to pull off his daring plan and helps firefighters contain the raging fire. Nevertheless, it was quite ballsy for Eric to attempt a daring strategy like that. Number 8, an actual UFO. This drone footage was taken by a Predator combat drone that was surveying its usual flight pattern when suddenly it spotted something massive and super fast entering its airspace. On further inspection of the footage, we can clearly see that it appears to be some kind of UFO that zooms past the drone, leaving behind a gigantic stream of white light that had surveillance analysts.
Make the move to a CommBank home loan and we'll give you $2,000 cash back when you refinance your eligible home loan of $250,000 or more. Apply by 31st of October and fund by 31st of December this year. Search CommBank Home Loans.
When the things that matter break, use Sally's Power Grip with Silex technology.
Has it updated?
Sally Power Grip. With Sally's, it works.
Amen. Has it updated?
Hello everyone and welcome back. Get ready to learn 20 unbelievable
Why?
facts about the famous reality show Ice Road Truckers. Based in snowy, sub-zero Alaska and Canada, these truckers turned reality stars risked their lives driving in hazardous conditions. Even after 11 seasons and 10 years on air, viewers are still not aware of what really went on behind the scenes. This is Facts First presents 20 unbelievable facts about Ice Road Truckers. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more. Click the notification icon to stay in the know every time we upload. The Ice Road Truckers aired on the History Channel.
Rare reward item, inshallah. It's a decal.
10 years and 11 seasons. Viewers got to experience all the dangerous.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
On a daily basis. The
Got a
show
rare
followed
rocket
drivers
boost.
as They crossed frozen lakes
Sorry,
and
ass.
isolated territory. However, there were countless secrets hidden out of view from viewers. Let's plunge in with number 20. Number 20, stuck for hours. The remote roads truckers used to travel were isolated and deserted. not the case when Hugh Rowland was injured on the road. He was injured during an accident as a passenger. In fact, the vehicle belonged to an assistant for the reality show. Rowland was recognized as one of the most experienced and knowledgeable drivers on the show. He earned a reputation for reliability. He was injured even though he wasn't driving, as road conditions are beyond immediate control. Number 18. Real lawsuits. Hugh Rowland sued the production company responsible for the show over these injuries. He sued for his medical costs after the crash. In fact, he cited the crash prohibited him from living a normal life, such as returning to work and being a husband to his wife. The real-life consequences these truckers face is a reminder that, regardless of experience, you can still be the victim of a crash and sue for it. Number 17. Fake opening scenes. Now, most people are aware reality shows are scripted to a degree. Not every scene is 100% authentic. This was the case for the opening scene of Ice Road Truckers. The first visual shows trucks spinning out of control, veering off the road, and falling through frozen ice. These intense, alarming, and dramatic visuals were fake and staged. The purpose behind them was to attract viewers and keep them interested in the upcoming episode. Number 16. Real danger. While the visuals from the opening scene may have been fake, the job was undoubtedly dangerous.
What are we doing for HP this time?
Hazardous, threatening, and features real-life consequences. Not only are
Oh my fucking god.
are also hot due to the cold
Fuck.
freezing weather.
I'm not doing orienteering, bro. So asshole.
Number 15. Camera crew. The camera crew for the show had to get the best for television. However, the process of filming was risky. They risked their lives to attain the highest quality visuals and audio.
If we do orienteering,
Followed by another
I'm
truck
actually just gonna not go. I'm gonna break my leg or some shit.
attempting to capture the best image. This risked their personal
You know you can't even go out of the school grounds anymore? Cause, asshole.
Number 14. Criticism. Other truckers in Alaska who were
You can't even go out of the school grounds anymore.
exaggerated the number of accidents that occurred on the ice roads.
Yeah.
Some truckers claim ice roads see fewer accidents than traditional highways.
I don't
No
know.
one ever commented on this. However, some truckers remain unswayed to show.
Cause my friends in year 10,
Number 13.
they
Health.
told me.
If a trucker had health problems, they were not allowed on the show. The reason for this was due to government rules. For example, a trucker suffering from stress or pancreatitis has to stay home and rest. They're not allowed
Yeah.
on the road with other drivers. There are strict and rigid laws governing the rules of truck drivers and their health. This was
Bro, year 10s, 11s and 12 get the last term off, don't they?
on various occasions. Number 12. The passing of Daryl Ward. Daryl Ward was a cast member of the show and a husband to his wife.
Nah, next term.
Ward passed away in a plane crash in 2016. Kelly stepped away from the show to grieve and mourn the loss of her.
Actually,
Ward was flying a small plane that was set
we're in term 4?
His co-pilot was also killed during the accident. Upon arrival at the Rock Creek Airport,
Oh,
the plane crashed
that's right.
into eastbound lanes located on Interstate 90 and caught fire.
I was suspended half of this term, last term.
Number 11. Fans try to recreate the show. Die-hard fans of
So those
Ice
two
Road Truckers
sick
have
cunts.
risked their lives hoping to take on the roads, just like the cast members of the show.
Shut up.
This has proven to be dangerous and has yet to land them their own TV show. Number 10. The script. The debate on whether the show was scripted or not is ongoing. While we can say for certain some elements were scripted, a former trucker of the show has a different opinion. He claims the show was fake and staged. He said the producers instigated and provoked arguments between drivers in order to capture some real-life drama. The goal was to make the scenes more exciting and riveting. to viewers.
Inshallah.
He said he was fired in order to make for a dramatic ending on the show. Number 9. Newbies. The show
Why do I keep getting blue? Oh, actually, I'm not complaining. I'm just gonna trade that up.
Young faces to the camera in order to build excitement and drama. For example, Steph Custis was inexperienced in her first season and was not ready for the harsh reality of Alaskan and Canadian roads. Number 8. Earn less. The cast members
Actually?
earned less than other reality stars. The developer of the show,
Oh.
Tom Beers, said he wanted to pay cast members a normal salary, so they remained humble, blue-collar workers.
Oh my
Beers
God, this
believed
guy.
if cast members were paid a lot, they would lose their authenticity. Reality stars of other shows have been reported to earn
You're kidding.
$10,000 per episode to $100,000 per episode. The cast
Oh,
of
Liz.
road truckers were not paid the same, which led to some controversy. Number 7.
House, are you on fucking thing?
Cast members not only earned less than most
Are you on Crew 2?
reality TV stars, but they were also banned from signing endorsement deals and sponsorships. In fact, it wasn't until the show ended that stars like Lisa